Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hey, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it, and I'm so happy you're here. So for today's video, first of all, I just want to say that I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I think I've posted like 2 videos and I just wasn't talking in it, and let me just tell you, it is good to be talking again because I talk a lot. Like, you guys should see me when I'm editing my videos. I cut out so much because I just talk nonstop. Like, and I'm like watching it back and I'm like, wow, can someone tell me to hush? But anyway, for today's video, I actually have something pretty fun up my sleeve. So the other day I counted up all of my eyeshadow palettes, and it turns out that I have 30, which is quite a lot for pretty much anyone. Like, who needs 30 eyeshadow palettes? But I thought it would be a pretty fun idea to add up all the eyeshadows. So I just took all 30 eyeshadow palettes out of my little containers and I counted up each eyeshadow, and it turns out that I have 459 eyeshadows. Like, what? That's insane, okay? It's insane. But if you guys have TikTok, I don't know if you do, it's actually pretty fun. Then there's this trend that they do where they will take a random number generator with like the Morphe James Charles palette. They'll use the random number generator and they'll have 3 numbers that are coordinated with the numbers in the eyeshadow palettes, and they can only use those 3 numbers to do an eye look. So I thought that I would step it up a notch, just because why not? Why not be extra? That's who I am, to my core. But I thought I would step it up a notch and use all 459 of them. So for this video, I'm using a random number generator, and I'm gonna pick 5 to 6 numbers. I don't know, it really just depends. And I'm going to put 1 to 459 and let this random number generator pick my eye look today. Will it turn out good? I hope so. That's the plan. I'm gonna really try here, guys. But I have 459 eyeshadows. That's a lot. And that's a lot of different colors to be working with, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am setting a couple of like rules for myself. So say I get the same number twice. So if I get the same number twice, then I am going to regenerate a new number, just because I don't want to have to use the same number twice. That's kind of cheating, I feel like. And if I get the same like color or a very similar color, because a lot of my palettes are colorful or very neutral, so I have a feeling that I could get a couple of like really similar colors, and I just kind of think that's cheating too. Like, what's fun in that? So if I get a color that I know is going to be like super similar, I'm going to regenerate myself a new number. And I'm not going to do it in any certain order. The whole point is just using those like 5 to 6 eyeshadows. It doesn't have to be in a certain order. It just has to look good in the end, and I'm really going to try. But if you guys want to see me maybe epically fail at this, challenge, then make sure you just keep on watching and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to insert the picture I have of all of my eyeshadow palettes laid out on the floor. It's probably also going to be in my thumbnail, but I'm going to insert that picture right here so you guys can see my little setup and how I'm going to go about this. Okay, so I'm going to start screen recording now, and I'm already on the random number generator little page, so we're going to change this to 459. Done. And then generate number. So the first number is 410, and I'm going to write this down in my notes so that I can remember them. So what was that? 410. Okay, generate 29. $391. We have 418. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more. 327. And last number, 98. Okay, so I have 410, 29, 391, 418, 327, and 98. So now I'm going to look at all my eyeshadows and see what eyeshadows correspond with those numbers, and I will come back and we will get started on the makeup look, and we're gonna see where this goes. Okay, so I went through and I figured out what shades were what and like what shades corresponded with each number, and this might be a lot harder than I expected it to be, because 4 eyeshadows out of the 6 are shimmer shades. Are you freaking joshing me? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? I don't. So let's just kind of mull this over. Let's think about this. So we're just gonna kind of wing it. So the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is the number 410, which coordinated with the Huda Beauty New Nude palette in the shade Play. This is gonna be our transition shade, I'm assuming. We'll make it work, it'll be fine. So the problem with this shade is that it's really light. It's like a light peachy tone, and it's really just not gonna show up that well. But we're going to make this work, and we're gonna try and figure this out. The only other matte shade that I got is from the Jaclyn Hill original palette, and just take a guess at what shade it is. Black. Are you kidding me? And my eyes are stained pink or like purple from a look I did earlier today, so yay me. I really am gonna try and make this turn out good, guys. I promise. Okay, so I think that the next number that I'm gonna go in with is 391, and that corresponded with the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection, and it is the shade, it's from the palette Bling Boss, and it is the shade Pizzazz. Now this is a shimmer shade, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to work with, but I'm going to try and put this in my crease. This is the shade that I think will be easiest to try and work in the crease, so we'll see. I'm just gonna try to kind of just like put it right here in this outer corner and then kind of blend it into my crease. I don't normally put shimmers in my crease just because they're a little bit harder to work with. You don't really get the pigmentation that you're going for. Like, it just kind of looks messy, but we're gonna work with this. We're gonna work with this and see how it goes. Okay, so I think that that's the best we're gonna get with that. So the next shade that I'm gonna go in with is number, let's see, we're gonna go in with number 98, which is from the original Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is the black shade. So I'm gonna go in with the smallest amount, but I'm going to just deepen out that outer corner, and we're gonna just see how this goes. I need a closer up here. So I'm just gonna kind of tap this right here on this outer corner. I'm not gonna blend it yet because I don't want to blend it with this brush. Just tapping it right here on this outer corner. Just gonna dip back into Pizzazz and try and blend out this black. Okay, so this isn't actually turning out as bad as I thought it was going to. I've seen worse days. So now comes the tricky part, because my next 3 shades are all shimmers. I don't really know how to go about it. I have a purple shimmer, a bronze shimmer, and then I have a glitter. So this is gonna be, I think, a struggle. So let's just kind of see where it goes. I think that I'm gonna go in with the glitter all over the lid. But before that, we're gonna start with the number 327, which is from the Subculture palette, and we're gonna dip into the shade Adorn. So for this, I'm just gonna dip into that bronzy shade. And I'm gonna put this right here, kind of by the outer corner. So for all over the lid, I want to go in with the glitter. Okay, so that number is the number 418, and it's the shade Infatuated from the Huda Beauty new nude palette. This is honestly such a pretty glitter, and I think it'll look good with this. It'll look cute. It'll be fine. Just to prep my lids for that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the NYX glitter primer and prep my lids. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes. I live for a pink glam moment. Ooh. And this palette is literally all about that. I'm just gonna kind of blend that pink shade into the bronzy shade we put on our lid as well. And yeah, I'm kind of digging that. I'm gonna go back in with that bronzy shade just a little bit, and I'm just gonna apply that again just to blend that together, make it more seamless. And I actually am kind of digging how this turned out. Like, this is actually pretty stinking cute. So let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to dip into the black shade again, and I'm just gonna press that into my waterline. To blend out the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back into Pizzazz, and I'm just gonna blend that out. Okay, so this got a little bit darker than I intended it to, because me, you know, just not thinking, went in with that same brush that I used to blend out the black on my lower lash line without cleaning it. So it got a little messy, but now I just kind of feel grungy, and it's fine. It'll be fine. So our final shade is from the Morphe James Charles palette, and it is, are you ready? The purple shade, and it is, I think it's called Amethyst. It's a purple shade, and we're gonna use that to highlight the inner corner. Okay, so I popped that purple on my inner corner. I'm now gonna just pop on some lashes, do a lip, and I will be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I think the lashes made it look a lot better, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I kind of don't hate it. Like, obviously my makeup has been better, and like I've seen better days, but like this look, like the top, like the glitter and the bronze and like the purple, I honestly am kind of living for it. I think that the top looks so good. The lids, the glitter, like the bronzy shade, that looks so good. Where it went wrong is the lower lash line, when I neglected to clean my brush, and it just got a little bit messy. But even that, like, I don't think it looks bad. I think that this came out pretty decent, especially considering 4 out of the 6 shades were shimmer shades. This number generator really freaking played me, but I kind of am living for it. I kind of really like how this turned out. I would definitely do it again, maybe use a couple different shades and not use a shimmer in my crease, just use a different color, just use a purple, but not a matte. Use a purple, but a matte purple, not a shimmer one. But honestly, I really like how this turned out, and I'm pretty proud of it. Also, these lashes though, they are so good. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up down below. I would really, really appreciate it. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell right beside it so you can be notified every time I upload content. It is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you don't want to miss out on my videos because they are a hoot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.